I remember once uh, the thing that happened to me. I was in the forest uh, strolling. Not just strolling, actually, I went to get some water from the fresh well, the stone actually. And I didn't expect this, but they had some set for a film in that place where I usually walk. And I didn't know you need so many people for a few scenes. They probably did some few scenes over there, but I didn't know that you need so many people. I thought a few people and that's it. But no, you need makeup, you need this, you need that. It was a total surprise for me. And then what happened? I just went through the set because there was no other way. And I just went through the set, and everybody was like this. Now, you look at the actors and actresses, not me. I don't know what they found fascinating in me. The thing is that when I took some water from the well, I realized now I have to go back. So I have to face the same thing, and it was like that. But this time it was like this. Just everybody on the set turned around. I'm not used to that kind of attention, and I don't know, actually, I don't know what they saw in me that day, but it happened to me a few times like that. I'm nothing special, but my presence obviously triggered something in people. I'm not used to that kind of attention. It flatters me, but I'm not sure I like it. I don't like the false glamour. I could never be an actress because I live spontaneously. When you're an actress or an actor or an actress, you have to be talented to do this because, yeah, I've discovered something. I can do something only once. I can't do it 2, 3, or 5 times. When they go on the set and then they have to repeat all over and over again because of some reason, I don't know why. I just can't repeat myself. I live spontaneously, totally spontaneously. I can't repeat anything. This is it. You just got it from me. And this is it. And many times in life, with men, for example, you screwed up something. You only had one chance. It's very rare that I will allow somebody to have a second chance with me about anything, not just love, about anything. Because if I discover a lie, especially if it's deliberately done, if you don't know something, if you're stupid, if you're misinformed, if you're misled, that's something else. But I've seen in my life, in my experience, I've seen that everybody lies. And they lie so much. Not just men, women too. They just lie so much, I can't keep up with them. So basically, what I do is just turn away and go. I say goodbye. People think I'm a little weird, but I don't need you anymore. You had one chance with me, and you deliberately did it. And you know what that means? I'll tell you what it means. If you let the first lie go, he or she will always be lying. He or she will always be doing that because it worked for the first time. they'll always be the same. They just show you who you are. The fact is, I'm talking about, I will talk about something about envy. I talked about this once before, I think, maybe 2 years ago. But I'll talk again. Uh, I've had some problems with envy from other people. I don't know what they're envious about. For example, I had a friend who is my friend or something, but all the time, throughout the whole time, she she was envious of me. I didn't know what it was. I thought it's a part of her character or something. And what's most importantly, is this: we were all born and raised to be like good, polite, and I was always born to put up with something. If somebody is not okay, you don't preach them what to do. You just accept them or don't accept them. I was raised to accept everything and everybody. I was really, when I was in school, for example, I was really a kid who liked everything. I loved life. I loved all experiences. There are some good ones, some bad ones, but I loved all people, or all people in the world. Uh, until I discovered, I didn't discover actually, I admitted to myself, this is enough now. People are not the same. They're the same in the spirit, they're the same in the body. We all have legs, arms, things like that. We'll all look similar, but they have a different life path. And I don't know what that path is. I'm always discovering mine actually. Uh, but the thing I wanted to say about this friend, I actually admitted to myself, the bitch, the bitch was envious all the time. And she had a way of, she found a person who will put up with anything she does, no matter how rude she is. And she found a way to find somebody whom she will use for, I don't know, something, until she found a boyfriend who later became her husband, because she deliberately got pregnant because she needed somebody to take care of her, the old-fashioned way. But she always actually criticized stupid housewives and things like that, like she's the smartest in the world. Everything is about her. Nothing is about, and it's always somebody else's fault. I keep meeting people like that for some reason, and I recognize them immediately. I put people to the test. Uh, Let me tell you something. People, when they're envious, they can do it so very well that you don't doubt anything they do. You tolerate everything. If you love somebody, you usually tolerate things, stuff. You don't think about it too much until one day you see it's been enough. In this case, for example, you never worked in your life. You always criticized everybody. You never gave anything, and you expect everything from other people to do for you, or just to do, or to be smart, just to prove themselves how worthy they are to you, and things like that. I always say that I'm a born teaser, but I'm a born thinker too. Yeah, I tease people, but it's never with some terrible intention. I don't have some terrible intentions. Uh, it can all be a part of something, some kind of humor, or I just shut up. Uh, the thing is, envious people uh, can hide it for a long time, especially if they are intelligent or manipulator or something. They can hide it for a long, long time. And yes, uh, I was re- I was pretty surprised when that day on the set, when I appeared on the set, everybody turned away. You know, everybody turned their heads, to see me. And they did it when I came back. And they said, oh, they also told me, of course, Mrs. Because I was carrying water from the well. And I said something like, excuse me. And he said, of course, Mrs. And he was like, oh, yes, yes. You know, I'm not used to that kind of attention, but it feels good. Uh, So this is all what I wanted to say, and I don't know why some people are envious of me. Actually, I have nothing like Jesus. I have some cosmetics and clothes, and I have 3 or 4 books with me, and it travels with me all the time. Uh, I reached the point today where I don't want to find a job anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired of being blackmailed with money. I'm tired of all sorts of money manipulations. Uh, it actually means to me that I have to be manipulated to get some money to live, actually, or I have to be manipulative, or I have to be somebody's slave. That also means you'll be blackmailed for money. You're always blackmailed for money. With money, actually. I don't know how to say it properly in English. With money or for money. To do something for money. And you'll always be blackmailed in some way. I'm kind of tired of this game. I know that I believe in Jesus' mercy, in Christ's mercy. I can see, I can hear beyond words, and I can see beyond the illusion. Sometimes really, really well. And actually, the thing is, I don't care anymore. I think more and more people in the future will be like me, because they'll see the world beyond illusion. And it will come naturally to them, very easily. You see, in the past, you only had to be a slave, work somewhere, or do something. Remember the Radion girls? When they were told how to do the things they did. In the end, they discovered that the radium was highly, how do you say, it's highly poisonous, actually. It's radioactive. And they all died from the cancer of the mouth or teeth or throat or nose or something, because they instructed them, that smart scientists, yes, they instructed them to do like this with their mouths, and to put it away. They instructed them to do that, and they all died. Radiant girls. I spoke about disappointment in one of my videos. Yes, I spoke about disappointment because I was taught many things that were wrong or just half truths. I've discovered in life that half truth is more dangerous than the lie itself, because it's a half truth. And there is always 50%, about 50% that you will believe in it. Also, yeah, I don't know why people usually envy me. They like to envy me because of something, I have no idea what. They're fixated on something that they don't have. If they don't have, they'll be good with me to find out how do I do this, or to just dig a grave for me in the future, or do something third. It doesn't matter. Uh, I don't know why they are envious. I have nothing like Jesus, like I said. Uh, while I didn't lose everything, I considered yes, but now I see it's actually a no. Uh, I lost my real estate because somebody else did something with it, and the real estate was mine. I paid for it with my work. The real estate was mine legally, but it wasn't in my name. So they did something to that real estate. I didn't get a penny. I was left down on the street. And since then, I didn't see any money. I didn't see anything actually. And since then, I'm on the fucking street, you know. And now I'm really tired of stupid, lousy paid jobs that don't allow me anything but to be a servant and to get me some minimum wage that you can never have anything. You can only be a servant for the rest of your life, and I'm tired of it because I see the illusion of it. You get some food, you get money for food, you get money for the rent, and you have nothing else. I'm tired of people who are renting places. As I already said, people in Zagreb are the worst landlords in the world. You know, I don't know what other people do. Maybe they are worse. But this is the worst thing that I expected. You know, it's a Christian country. Everybody is so nice. But they're not. They're all, as I call it, outside smoothie, inside loony. And they have a problem with me seeing that and talking about it. They have a problem. People who are envious of me, maybe it's something like I am better than you in something, and that's why you're envious. I don't know. I don't know actually that feeling. I'm familiar with that feeling, but I was never like envious, like shit, you know, over something or someone or about someone. Why should I be envious? I'm trying first, if somebody is better than me in something, I'll say well done, you know, good for you, well done, or I'll try to be like you, you know. I'll never try to steal away something from you or to dig you a grave because you look better, you sing better, you are richer, you are somebody's son or daughter, I don't know. Why should I, you know? Actually, when I think about it, there's always a mercy of God. I'll always have at least a homeless shelter to go to. I don't look like a homeless person, do I? I'm, I look like a Mrs., you know, of a certain age. I look clean and neat. And nobody would ever say that for me. So you can imagine when I go to, those places when these people go, and almost all of them are ex-prisoners. So then I come in, you know. What's this one doing here? That's what they're probably thinking. And as I said, envy. The greatest sin in the world, or greatest, not sin, it's temptation actually. The greatest temptation you can have is envy. And maybe it's the greatest sin too. Let's say it is. Because it causes damage. It causes damage on long terms. It can be hidden very well. Uh, it's envy. It causes a lot of harm to people. It's very harmful. It's very dangerous. It's like it's like a diabetes or a high blood pressure maybe. It's like the three white deaths. Three white deaths are white sugar, white salt, white flour. Diabetes, it causes diabetes. They're invisible actually. Those diseases are invisible. Diabetes, high blood pressure, and when you eat too much flour products, it's also like for diabetes or something, like fatness or whatever, you know. Um, yeah, that's the devil in disguise, envy. It's not lust. It's not like passion. Those are needs or habits that you have to get rid of, usually. And you can do that if they bother you. But this, it's very hard to detect if somebody is envious or not. So as I said it in one of my previous videos, I remember I said it, you have to keep your eyes open and your ears very, very open to detect all this. What are you envious of? Yeah, I have nothing. I go from here to there. But I'll always have, but you see, you still have something to be envious of. I always remember how Jesus he didn't possess anything. But he had many, many friends. And today he has the whole world. You don't. This is how God thinks. I created you. You didn't create me. You better think about what it means. Until you find out what it really means. You people can't even read the Bible. I'll never forget how one man wanted to preach me about God and Bible and this and that. I let people talk, just talk. It's not forbidden. And then when he saw that I know far more about the Bible and religious things than him, then he stopped being a smartass to me. And when he stopped, he saw that he can't, how shall I say this? Not that he can't manipulate with me, that his charm doesn't work with me. You can be very charming and pretend you're very smart. You can be very caring. You can really be a caring person. But it doesn't work with me if there is something wrong beyond your words. As soon as he started preaching me, I was listening. And I said, no, this is like this. No, this is like that. No, don't tell me that. I remember I told him once, did Jesus give us a prayer, Our Father who art in heavens? He said, yes. Does it say something? It's written, I believe. He said, yes. And I said, well, if he's my father, who are you then to give me orders or something? He just shut up. But he didn't understand what I meant. He understood only that I know something. And he was like almost insulted. I don't know a better word. Because I know more than you. I know where I came from. I don't need a preacher. I can live without money. But without love, nobody can live without it. It's really interesting how many people I met in my life who are not capable of it. They have even children, a wife and kids. They live a normal life, but they're not capable of love. So don't preach me. I see where you come from. As I always say, you can't lie to me. And as a result, I don't talk to this guy anymore. Of course, he's alone, he's like this, he's like that, but I'm the first one in the world to tell him that. And I was the first one he couldn't fuck with. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. Don't fuck with me. He thought he can have it his way. And that's just one of the people. My friend, the one I told you about, she did a lot of bad things, and I was kind of a good girl. So that's why I was a perfect victim. But nobody does that to me today, of course. As I said, I'll always find something to eat. I'll always find somebody to talk to. I'll always find a bed at the homeless shelter. If nothing else, then there will be a homeless shelter. There'll always be God's mercy. So as long as I believe in it, I'll have it. I'm not afraid of, hunger. I've reached a point where I'm not afraid of, not having a job. I'm not looking for it. They just want to squeeze the life out of you while they can, while you're young and strong. And in this country where I live, you'll never be able to get your own house. For example, if somebody doesn't help you, if you don't inherit, or if you don't go outside somewhere in England or something, you'll never have anything. And today it's even worse because we are in the European Union and you don't have hope anymore. It's not a better life. It's like treating the people like they're all the same. People are not the same. As I said, they have the same spirit, they have the same abilities. They don't have the same body, but they look alike, of course, physically. But they have different life paths. I live in a country where nobody really respects anybody, especially men. Mm, I don't see a very bright future for us because we are the way we are. It's not gonna change. Fuck this country, you know. Uh, and the neighboring countries, they're all the same. It's like they give birth to two children, and then their highest point in life is when they go to England or Germany or America or something. Don't stay here. What are you doing here? You know, if this is your highest point in life, that you're going to give birth and then run away, well, what's the point then? Like, you're gonna be very happy in another country. You're gonna be a slave just like in this country. Maybe, just maybe, people act differently. They have a different mentality. Maybe it's easier to work, so that's why you stay. In Germany, for example, it's easier to work. That's number one. Number two, people know how to behave. They're usually polite, and it's easier to work that way. Number three, Germany is full of whorehouses. So if you're a man, you have somewhere to go. And then you send your money home, like you're a good father and devoted Christian or a Muslim, whoever you are. I don't know who you are. Like, oh, it's for the family, or he's sacrificing for the family. Yeah, whoever sacrificed for me, nobody. I had a father who didn't even pay one alimony, and he had to by law, but he didn't. And then he comes back when I'm 25, 26 years old to meet me, and starts behaving like, what do you want? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? You're not the boss of me. You're supposed to be a father. I just met you, and I don't like you. It's that inner feeling.